In the beginning, war was just a bad workout. If you wanted to fight someone, you had to stand right in front of them and fight. Your weapons, a heavy stick, a sharp rock, or a bronze sword. You had to be a gym freak to survive. If your arms got tired after 5 minutes, you were done. There was no hiding and no running. It was 100% physical. If the other guy was bigger than you, you'd better be faster. It was messy, personal, and very, very sweaty. Then humans got smart. We realized, if we stand over here and they stand way over there, we don't get stabbed. First, we used bows and arrows. Then, we invented gunpowder. Suddenly, a tiny piece of lead could travel faster than any sword. War became loud and smoky. You didn't need to be the strongest person anymore. You just needed a steady hand and a good eye. For thousands of years, the fastest thing on a battlefield was a horse. But the machine age was about to change that. By the early 1900s, we decided to let engines do the heavy lifting. But the first ones were a bit of a mess. In World War I, we invented the tank. But it was basically a metal box that moved slower than you walk. And the planes? They were made of wood and fabric. They looked like kites with lawnmower engines strapped to them. If a strong wind blew, your war machine might just fall apart in the sky. This was the beta test of modern war. Slow, clunky, and smelling like burnt oil. By World War II, the machines grew up. No more wood and fabric. Now it was all heavy steel and massive horsepower. This was Blitzkrieg, or lightning war. It wasn't a slow crawl. It was a high-speed race. Tanks became steel predators that could hit you from miles away. We even invented the first rockets. We stopped asking who is the strongest soldier and started asking who has the biggest factory. The side that could build the most machines won in that period. And that brings us to now. Modern war feels like a scary video game. We have drones, silent ghosts in the sky. The pilot isn't even in the air. They're sitting in an office, drinking a latte, and clicking a mouse. The missiles? They have eyes now. Smart missiles use GPS to find a specific window, and hypersonic missiles move 5 times faster than sound. You don't see them. You just hear the game over. Today, a soldier doesn't need a sword. They need a laptop. You take down a country's electricity with a virus. We went from hand to hand to app to app. So, what's the story? We traded muscles for math. We've made war so clean and distant that we sometimes forget there are real people on the other side of that launch button. We've evolved from fighting for survival to fighting for data. Is it better? It's definitely faster. But a rock from a caveman or a missile from a drone does the same thing. Subscribe if you liked the video, and thanks for watching.